in Wisconsin. Darrell Brooks, remember him? He's back in court tomorrow for sentencing. He'll be in front of Judge Darrell in her courtroom. He was found guilty on all counts last month of killing 6 people and injuring dozens more by driving his car through the Waukesha, Wisconsin Christmas parade. We watched the verdict here. We watched the trial here take place on court TV. The district attorney plans to bring around possibly 45 people to come in and deliver impact statements in person. 9 of those are children. Brooks plans to have 9 people speak on his behalf, including his mother and his grandmother. Brooks represented himself at trial and tested the court's patience repeatedly by interrupting and arguing with the judge. Here's a look back at some of how it all played out.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Darrell E. Brooks, guilty of first-degree intentional homicide.
Judge Jennifer Darrell would read guilty 75 more times, working her way through a stack of verdict forms for each of the 76 charges brought against Darrell Brooks.
Darrell E. Brooks, guilty.
Each charge representing a person Brooks killed or injured when he purposefully drove his car through last year's Waukesha, Wisconsin's annual holiday parade.
The verdicts read in open court. Are those your true verdicts? Yes. Thank you.
The verdicts brought to an end a tumultuous trial in which Brooks decided to represent himself.
I have the right to face my accuser, which would be the plaintiff, state of Wisconsin, in this matter. You should recuse yourself from the presiding at this point. If you're not going to abide by the oath that you swore.
His incessant objections and arguments tested Judge Darrell's patience.
So this is your final warning.
Will your honor my First Amendment right?
Your life is not on the line. Mine is. And you think that I think this is funny?
I don't think it's funny whatsoever.
So I think, Your Honor, with all due respect, I think you should show some respect.
There were even times when his outbursts alarmed her.
Yeah, OWI second and 6.
Right, I need to take a break. This man right now is having a stare down with me. It's very disrespectful. He pounded his fist. Frankly, it makes me scared. And we're taking a break.
Brooks' behavior prompted Judge Darrell to take the unusual step of banishing him to another courtroom.
With all due respect, I'm tired of having this back and forth with you every day.
The way I'm interpreting what you're doing is that I'm being held in contempt. That's how I'm interpreting.
Brooks could still hear and watch the proceedings, but the judge could mute him.
Why did I do it like that? Because I did
All right,
not
Mr. Brooks,
understand.
I'm going to mute you because we're off topic. We've gone over this time and time again. All right, let's bring the jury out then.
Actually, we did address subject matter jurisdiction. It still has yet to be proven, for the record.
Darrell Brooks argued in his close that he did not intend to kill anyone that day and suggested his car malfunctioned.
One question I never had to ask was if this was intentional. That's something that I never asked once. Because I know it wasn't.
But prosecutors argued that the defendant's actions made his intention clear.
When you drive through a parade route and roll over children with band instruments to the extent that your vehicle heaves up and down. Your intent is known, Mr. Brooks. It doesn't have to be guessed. It's known.
The jury deliberated for less than 3 hours before reaching their verdicts. The result, a relief to many who survived and suffered the loss of loved ones.
We've been praying for this day for a long time.
We're stronger than him, and it's been proven today.
I'm very happy with the verdicts and that, justice has been served today.
Survivors and victims' loved ones are expected to address the court, along with anyone who may plead for mercy on behalf of Brooks. Prosecutors say his crimes leave no room for leniency.
He now faces imprisonment of 6 consecutive life sentences, plus 859 years of confinement.
That sentencing hearing starting tomorrow. We'll have it here on Court TV. Vonda Sergeant Philip DeBay with us. Vonda, how do you think he's going to be able to handle person after person getting up and speaking their mind towards him.
I think he will start out being able to maintain. I think by the time we get to the second or third person, I think that he's going to lose it, for lack of a better word, because he doesn't see himself in that light. He doesn't see himself as a murderer. He doesn't see himself as someone who did this intentionally. But I also know that he wants to have people speak on his behalf, so he's going to have to try to toe the line there, but I just don't think he's going to be able to do it, because in his heart and in his soul, everything about him, he doesn't think he did this intentionally. For whatever reason, maybe it's the gravity of it, it's the enormity of it, he can't deal with it.
Yeah, we'll see if he ends up in that other courtroom or not. Again, that's tomorrow.